The new Los Santos Drug Wars update in GTA Online has had everyone's attention this week while they set up their new illicit business, explore the new online story missions, check out the new vehicles, and enjoy the game's new ways of allowing players to make money. But this week we also have some pretty major game changes that aren't making the headlines, along with a ton of great discounts as well. And so today on the show, we will be breaking down these discounts and I'll be giving a review and a breakdown of some of the best purchases that you can acquire this week in GTA Online. This video is all about what to buy and also about what to avoid buying this week. I know that you put a lot of time and effort into building your wealth in GTA Online, and it would honestly be quite a shame to see it wasted on useless purchases, so I did the work for you this week by putting together a helpful buyer's guide so that you can get the most value out of your spending. So if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar Games, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Jumping right in, let's talk about the benefactor Sterling GT. The Sterling GT has excellent acceleration and its top speed is pretty decent, falling in the middle between the Roosevelt and most of the other high-end sports classics. The handling is incredible, acting less like a sports classic and more similarly to some sports and supercars, along with large amounts of grip, meaning oversteer is only going to be present when attempting to conserve too much speed around a corner. And along with the JB700, the Roosevelt, the Casco, and the Coquette Classic, the Sterling GT has high resistance to impact deformation. Its responsive handling, especially for sports classics vehicles, means it is a very good choice for racing in the sports classics class on most tracks in the game, though the Z-Type is still a better choice on longer races with fewer corners. The vehicle is stated to be powered by an apparent 3-liter 310 horsepower V8, which is replicated in the engine bay as a single overhead camshaft V8 with 4 double-barreled downdraft carburetors and a side exit straight through to twin dual exhaust. And the engine sound is basically identical with the Casco. I'm pretty sure it's the same audio file, but the engine sound also tends to crackle viciously when you're decelerating, and this is because of its high rev output. When decelerating, an excessive amount of unbalanced ratios of air and fuel are going to be blown out of the exhaust, causing many consecutive explosions within that exhaust, and this is because of the carburetors, which don't automatically stop the fuel input, and it's straight through exhaust system which doesn't quiet down these explosions, and this can be heard prominently with this vehicle. And because of this trait, turbochargers are fitted to the car, and those are emphasized much more, and the dump valve is much more notable. When the turbo and the transmission are upgraded, this car will viciously shake when accelerated while stationary, and this is much more prominent than other high output cars in the game. And if you apply the HSW upgrades, the engine note is going to be much higher pitched and it will have a different exhaust popping sound. All those niceties being said about the cosmetic and the audio side of this vehicle, the best part about this vehicle was just patched with the new Los Santos Drug Wars update when Criminal Enterprises released. Rockstar added a new livery to the game which made the Sterling GT entirely bulletproof, not just bullet resistant or anything, entirely bulletproof. It wasn't resistant to explosives at all, and just one grenade or one sticky bomb, one RPG, or really any other explosive would blow it up like a normal vehicle. However, this glitch made the Sterling GT amazing for missions involving AI enemies, and basically it's just any player who's doing GTA Online PvE content. And this was the case from July and the Criminal Enterprises update release all the way until the day that the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC released. But next on our list on the discounts, we have the Karen Kuruma. And due to the lightweight class chassis and the top heaviness of this car, the Kuruma does have a tendency to lift onto 2 wheels and even flip during sharp high-speed turns, or you just are going to easily roll this car. The Sultan slightly bests the Karen Kuruma in terms of top speed. However, in terms of grip, the Sultan does stand a heavy ground when attacking corners at high speed, whereas the Kuruma tends to slide, attempting to attack corners at those similar speeds. And off-road, the Kuruma is one of the fastest vehicles in the game, with its high traction allowing for high speeds on off-road terrain, which allows it to keep up with even some supercars in that regard. The Kuruma doesn't deform easily when crashed as well, as it can only be scratched or lose body parts. It still has the bodywork deformation, albeit to a lesser extent, and the same is true with the Panto and the Coquette Classic, just so you know. And in my opinion, it's also quite interesting to see this vehicle on discount this week, just like with the Sterling GT. The Karen Kuruma actually had the same livery glitch in between previous DLC updates to GTA Online 2, where it was 100% bulletproof to standard non-explosive rounds in GTA Online. This car had this glitch, and then it was also patched in the next DLC update after that. So considering how both of these cars have had the same bulletproof glitch, and seeing now as how they're both discounted during the same week, and that's also the same week that the Sterling GT bulletproof glitch was patched, I think that this was completely intentional by Rockstar. This was a completely intentional set of discounts, and not that that really means anything in and of itself, but it is just a little funny thing to notice, and I just can't see this being a coincidence, but I'd love to leave that up to you in the comments. After that, we have the Vestra on discount. The Vestra is a very agile plane thanks to its small size and the short wingspan. The powerful engines, combined with the overall size, make the power-to-weight ratio impressive, resulting in an extremely fast and lightweight aircraft. Additionally, the Vestra is also one of the most maneuverable aircraft in GTA Online, being even comparable to the Mallard. With responsive controls, it changes direction and does multiple body rolls extremely fast, and it can even glide better than expected too. This makes the Vestra ideal for air races, stunts, or basically just flying through the middle of the downtown area of Los Santos, and it has an almost immediate throttle input and response in comparison to most other aircraft, which often require a few seconds after the engine starts up. This aircraft is also surprisingly resistant, being able to take up to 3 missiles from a Buzzard attack chopper before being completely destroyed. The first 2 missiles will be resisted, while the third one will destroy the plane instantly. Unlike other fixed-wing aircraft in the game though, the Vestra cannot be flown upside down for more than a moment, as the rudders don't have enough aerodynamic authority to raise the nose while inverted, and this also hinders some of its high action flight capabilities, because you'll see this aircraft often losing altitude over time and you'll be unable to correct it. But the Vestra is just overall a great plane, and I think you should invest in it this week in GTA Online. But with all that said, we've reviewed every major discounted purchase for this week. I'd love to know what you think about these 3 discounts. We're gonna have more next week. Mostly this week is focused on the new vehicles that released with the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC. But if you're looking to pick up some old DLC vehicles, well, here are 3, and here's my, basically complete and comprehensive review of them. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We're gonna wrap things up right here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. That being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.